you very much for making time to come to the Shape Africa.
Deputy President William Ruto has said the future of Africa lies in the young being out at the center of development plans. He was addressing the Shape Africa Summit at the United Nations complex in Gigiri.
G, the UN resident calling this event, this goes a long way to show his and hope to see a better Africa. And Your Excellency, we are not only honored to have this is anything to go by, it is encouraging to dedication to Shape Africa overwhelmed us. Eternally grateful to the United Nations Development Bank, and particularly Dr. Franny, we say Thalberg, which facilitated your travel by giving us, sure, we did not let her down. As Nairobi and Shape Africa, we should do this to make this event successful. We look forward, Shapers community, from our leadership, Mr. Wadi, faith in us and your overwhelming.
The government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Education, has recently unveiled a new competence-based curriculum that aims to address the mismatch between courses taught in class and skills and capabilities required in the marketplace. The curriculum, in addition to investments in technical and vocational training, will enable young people to reskill and upskill as the nature of work evolves. This shift in emphasis has seen the number of students in TVET institutions overtake those in universities for the first time in our nearly 60 years of independence as a country. The World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report estimate that 54% of all employees will need reskilling and upskilling by 2022. We are seeing and continue to encourage innovative education accelerators such as Moringa School, the Africa Leadership Academy, and the Thunderbird School of Global Management, who have opened hubs in Nairobi and the region to create reskilling revolution for globalization. It is our hope that TVETs, that's technical and vocational institutions, in collaboration with these institutions will be the centers of excellence for growing the requisite human capital that is agile and responsive to system shifts in the industry. The government of Kenya therefore commits to continue its path of education reforms to address the needs of lifelong learning and retooling initiatives that ensure our young people remain competitive and that our industry and business have the possibility of accessing the best talent that is required for the jobs of the future. Our part as a continent, and essentially as a country, is to seriously and actively create institutions and frameworks that will enable us to do, or to not only cope, but also thrive in the new environment. To do this, innovation has become a way of life. Therefore, our policies have to sharpen and reflect this reality at all times. We will need to deliberately assemble the cohort of visionaries who will light the spark that will produce an explosion of innovation and transformation to enrich and hasten Kenya's journey to Vision 2030, as well as Africa's race to 2063. That cohort is developed in places like this one, by organizations like Africa Shapers. We will continue to invest in technology, including machine learning, deep learning, blockchain, and distributed ledgers, so that our public service, business, and economy remains at the cutting edge of this revolution.
We cannot solve the global issues without having the youth shaping the future. So congratulations, and keep up the motto. Youth have to be at the core of development. So again, I want to thank you for contributing to the mission of the United Nations, because you matter. Third, I looked at the theme of this meeting, survive, scale, and celebrate. I would also like to challenge and say you forgot innovate. Because if I look at the youth in my household, if I look at you, you are the symbol of innovation. So I look forward to working with you, but also to engage with you. I would end my brief remarks before I welcome Dr. Ruto by a Swahili proverb. There is a proverb, since we're in Kenya and they have beautiful oceans, that goes in Kiswahili, and I will translate: kwa boti kuendelea kwenda mbele, lazima wavuvi wote wapige maboya yao kwenda mbele. What that means is, for the boat to move forward, everybody has to move the spades, or whatever it's called in English, in the same direction at the same time. And what that means is, you are part of the boat, and please keep on pushing us and lead us.
The Global Shapers community, as most of you know, was created in 2011 with the mission to empower young people. And we empower young people, and when we say we, it's all of us, through two main objectives. How can we enable the youth to self-organize for impact? And how can we amplify the youth voice? When we say enable the youth to self-organize, it's not to tell them what to do, but to give them the platform, such as Shape Africa, in order to shine and bright and show and prove to the world that the young people can be part of the solution and not only be seen as the problem. But we are here today to show the world that the African youth are the leaders of today. They are leaders of today because they have the solutions, they've been doing them, and they can do more if we give them the platform. And I'm so thankful for His Excellency and his office for showing the world what a true partnership means. By being here, despite the busy schedule, by showing the support, and same thing goes for the UN.